welcome back everyone. My name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2. Where last time we were just arriving on Blood Moon Island. There are some people to talk to.
Salutations. Have no fear, we mean you no harm. No harm, no harm, no harm, no harm, no harm.
Sure.
The being sniffs the air in your direction and licks his lips. He moves a couple of paces towards you, his eyes hungry and entranced. He abruptly slaps himself in the face and halts his advance.
My manners, Master would not be pleased. He awaits you west of here. He will not harm you. Others may.
Who or what are you?
A servant. A loyal servant.
He wrings his hands as he answers you, wrings them bloody.
Loyal and hungry. Go now. Save your questions for Master. Spare me your presence.
I demand to know who his master is and what he wants.
He doesn't respond at first. Instead, he stares, consuming you with his eyes. He bites his frayed lower lip, drawing blood.
Master is Master. He wants you to go to him, west of here.
Fine, I'll take my leave before he goes insane and eats us. He's also level 15, so we might run. Actually, you know what? We could probably knock them down and kill them all. In all fairness, they're not that tough. I'm gonna kind of casually glance at just one area of this Blood Moon Island, just to see what its approximate level is compared to us. Because if it's too high, we might just turn tail. Yeah, we're a little bit out of our depth here, unfortunately, so we're gonna head somewhere else. Level 15 is a little bit out of our range here. We're gonna go to the fields, which is relatively close to where we wanted it to go anyways. It's not exactly where we wanted to go. We're gonna go up into the cloister wood, which is actually this way. Might be more along the lines of our current level. There's also an area we want to avoid, and it is this area here. Don't want to go there yet. It's an interesting place, but we will get murderized there very badly, I might add. We're also at 93% experience for our next level, for level 13, so that's getting there at least. Now we're gonna just kind of casually peek into this region here and see what we have available. Level 13, that's kind of more along the lines of where we should be.
Magisters!
Surrender, sorcerer.
Your powers of
Best you leave the building, stranger. We have sorcerer trouble. We're trying to talk her down without a fight. It's not going well. God's damn sorcerers.
Agree. God's damn sorcerer, or no, keep a straight face as you hide your astonishment. A sorcerer? Here?
A sorceress, as it happens. A master of portals, and a lizard too. She seems unable to escape, thank the divine. But we can't get close enough to bring her down. We chased her clear across the country, and she's left devastation in her wake. We expect a Voidwoken attack here too, at any moment. That, or worse.
I tell him that I see the problem. Sorcerers distrust the Magisters. I grin and offer to remove the Magisters from the situation.
We have no time for this. You'll die first.
Alright, what do we got? We have one Inquisitor, one Ranger, both with relatively low armor. Well, she has no physical armor, and she has low physical armor. So we're gonna start on the Inquisitor. Actually, I think we're gonna start on the Magister Knight. We don't really need Fane, or the Incarnate on the Inquisitor yet, because we can knock it down with our what's it called? Battle Stomp ability. We want to get started in this Magister Knight. Maybe I'll just run into her. And there she goes. So the Ranger is going to be next. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to knock her down. Well, actually, maybe we will. You know what? I think we can. Problem solved. She is now back up, but not too concerned at the moment. We need another Incarnate over here to help start taking down the Knight. And we're going to use... Need her to knock anything down? Wait, where's the Inquisitor? Oh, it's still on the ground, right? It's going to get up, and then next turn is Fane, and he can Battle Stomp. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be able to knock down the ranger, so I might have to use Losa to re-knock down the ranger for now. Alright, let's get to work on some armor here. The Inquisitor is back up, and the Knight is very low on armor. We're probably going to get whirlwinded. No crippling blow. Ow, that actually really hurt. 400 damage is a pretty good amount. I'm going to wing him with a shield and then knock both of those down. Then I'm going to cast Shadow Infusion on that Incarnate. And probably Haste, so we can beat the Magister Ranger to death with our own intestines. Losa's turn, so the Magister is back up and running. Not honestly too concerned. Maybe we should start dealing a little bit of damage. Atrophy, I think, stops them from attacking, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't use weapons for attacks or skills. We've functionally crippled that enemy for at least one turn. We can also turn something into a chicken if we really, really wanted to. But I think what we're going to do instead is start getting some totems out. So she is at 1,000 hit points. We're going to make the atrophy worse with some decaying and diseased. I think if we move like one step this way, we can whirlwind. But now we can't whirlwind. Oh. Knock those two down. Oh, we'll just punch. Punch that one. Now, Fane is here. We don't have any more knockdowns with Fane. And the Magister Inquisitor is still fully up and running. Except that now he's not. I love Chicken Punch. What is it, Chicken Strike? It has a name. Chicken Claw. That's what it is.
Prepare yourself.
I think that Sorcerer Ranger is gonna die a pretty horrible death. But for now, what are we gonna do? One already has haste. That one. And we'll give Peace of Mind to Losa, because why not? That chicken is not doing too well. Can we not throw at the chicken? Apparently the path is interrupted. So we'll just do that. And then that. And can I attack either one? No, we'll have to walk into melee-ish. I might be able to kill 2 of them this turn. Maybe just 1. One dead, but the other one's also almost dead. I'm gonna go knock the chicken down so it can't run around too far. Oh, it's got a range. I missed. Oh well. It is hurt pretty bad. It's now not a chicken. It also gets a turn if we're not careful. Not gonna be able to reach it in time, am I? No. But I could teleport it backwards into its friend, and possibly my totems. Well, one of my totems anyways. And I'm just gonna kind of hope that our totem kills it, but not thinking that that's gonna be a thing. Never mind, it totally did. Alright, Magister's defeated. Excellent. Not Fane. Luckily, the Magister Visitor had no gear. We also gained a valuable level, which is something I was really hoping we would do. So I'm going to take probably one more memory skill and one more wits for the time being. Wits are so good. What do I need? I need some necro skill. We need to get another ability. Also, we can finally get the Pitcher of Health ability. Now watch our health. So we're at 813 vitality currently. With Pitcher of Health, we're going to go up to 1057. Which is pretty damn good. It's a lot of hit points extra. And that's going to scale pretty well as we level up as well. And we're going to grab the same thing on Bane. 1097 now. We're also going to grab a Necromancer skill with him, so that he can get Bone Widow as well. It's a very, very good summon, and when our incarnates inevitably die, we can get one up and running. The only thing about the spider is that it spawns with no magical armor, I believe. So, if you're not careful, you can immediately get it frozen or killed by magic. You just kind of have to be wary of that. Now, let's talk to Hannag.
The Magisters are dead. You have my thanks. You know your trade.
I'm very good at killing.
She offers you a grateful smile.
You appear to be a sorcerer of great power. Teach me how to master my source.
She gives you a long look, considering the request.
You have proven yourself a friend at least, but you must prove your heart. I'll ask one more thing of you. I left my apprentice, Gwydion Rince, at the Black Pits. He is with his family. They are in danger. Help them, and I will help you.
I'll look into it.
I should be most grateful.
We also get a reward for that. So we can get some garbage finesse legs, some moderate-ish chest armor, which is worth a bunch, or a dwarven staff or a wand. The staff is worth not quite as much as the armor, so we'll take a look at the armor compared to what we currently have and maybe put it on or not. We'll have to decide. Now, the reason you don't want to come over... Well, we can go this way for sure, because the bears are actually a thing we can go deal with. But you can hear this burning sound over here. There's a flaming witch over here that I believe you recognize the name of from one of the stories we read. Let's see if I can get closer and show you guys without engaging her in combat, because she will 100% ruin our lives. There she is, Alice Allison. Actually, it's spelled wrong here. It's Alician here, but whatever. Anyways, long story short, she is extremely powerful and very angry. I'm gonna see if I can get back out without drawing her attention. She has been mistreated, let's say. She has been crucified and is literally floating around a pentagram of fire. So that's less than good. She's also very, very, very strong. I would say probably one of the toughest fights in this act. And she would, at our current level 13, she would absolutely destroy us. It wouldn't even be a challenge. She would turn us into a vaguely Eltimar-shaped paste. Oh, we can talk to Aithleen too. But first, we're gonna go talk to those bears. Where were they? They're up here somewhere. Aithleen does have a quest for us as well. We'll deal with her shortly. There's definitely a quest here. This is the cloister wood. And there's a mommy bear.
Good day to you.
Good day. I don't know if these actually do anything.
Hello, sir.
They apparently do not care about our current situation. They have nothing to say to us. We need something from here, though. If we wander down this way, we're gonna find... Oh, shit, right. The Lamenting Abomination is pretty tough, but I think we might be able to take it on. It's only level 14. We're pretty strong for our level.
What is that thing?
Hi.
Please, Lord, spare me. Spare me. It's too much. I hurt too much. You cannot come here. I'm not done.
The creature suddenly holds itself around the ears, as though seized by a great pain. Several flapping jaws open and close over a single many-fanged maw, like a taxidermist's experiment.
Go!
I lower my voice, and I gently tell the creature it appears to be in terrible pain.
Why are you here? Why do you come here?
What are you doing here?
His frantic gaze passes from the blood-stained altar to you. Comprehension suddenly clears the agony from his face.
He wants blood. He wants blood. My lord, I'll give you blood. I'll give it all. I beg you, my lord. Accept.
So it would appear that there are wolves. Vampire. What does vampire do exactly? We need to examine one of these wolves. Provides aura to allies that allows healing for 50% of damage dealt to vitality with direct attacks. Oh, good. We are completely surrounded by level 13 wolves. I actually think we just gonna casually walk away from this one for another level, and then we'll be okay. But I thought it was just him at first, and him alone we could probably have taken. Only 900 physical armor, we could heal that away in a couple turns, a turn and a half, I think, at the most, and then we would have been just fine to knock him down endlessly until the end of the fight. With 4 wolves around, also eating our faces, maybe wouldn't go as well.
Does a phoenix crave more than a flame?
But I still haven't found the thing I was looking for. Looking for a very specific item. There it is, blackroot plant. That's what I want. We should grab 2 of them, actually. Also, we found a thing. What is that? We found a tree trunk and something buried. Actually, I don't know what this is. I don't think I've ever gotten it before. It is an unidentified one-headed sword and some other junk. Including a cryogenic stasis book, which is okay, but great. What is that? Oh, I gave it to Fane, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Alright, +1 strength, 7% lifesteal. Pretty good weapon. It's the same level as ours, except it's unique as opposed to magical or sorry, rare, or what's the other one? Epic. Or legendary as it's known, and then divine's the last one. But I think I'm going to give it to her, because she needs a new weapon, and it looks really fancy. We also have a couple other items we can quickly identify. This crossbow, not going to be worth using at all, because we don't use crossbows, but we also found, what was that thing? There's like a ring belt. +2 initiative. It's not all that good, actually. So we'll leave that be. We also found the blackroot, which we needed. Important. Now we can go talk to Eithne. Eithne? Whatever.
A haughty-looking undead woman, unmasked, surveys the ground around her, seeking something. Suddenly, her head swivels, and she trains an imperious gaze upon you.
What side do you take?
Her voice is clipped and detached, with metallic overtones. It even seems to echo, as if she's speaking to you from very far away.
Please clarify what side of what?
She cocks her skull to one side with a nightmarish creak. Though her shiny visage is completely devoid of emotion, you sense confusion in her manner. Confusion and more than a little scorn.
Quick now, quickly. Do you support Divine Order or Black Ring?
I inform her that I support only myself.
So long as you do not pledge allegiance to the Ring, we can talk. Perhaps even trade. I have books, though I hate to part with them. And you, hopefully, you have something I want.
Ask why she doesn't mask herself. If it isn't too indelicate a question, that is.
That would be prudent if I wanted to stay alive. Or whatever it is that I am now. Survival is not something that interests me any longer. Not in this form.
Suddenly, she leans towards you with an unnerving creak.
Enough about that. I'm traveling as I look for a particular book. A tome to teach me how to make corpses explode. Would you have anything like that I could learn from?
That sounds ominous. What would you want a book like that for?
She scuffs one boot in the ashen dust at her feet and gazes off to the far horizon.
For my collection?
I promise to find her the book if she tells me the truth about why she really wants it. Oh, this is Fane, damn it.
None of your beeswax. I paid.
With a curt nod,
Why am I on Fane? Come
a
back.
haughty-looking
What side do you...
Her voice is clipped and detached, with metallic overtones. It even seems to echo, as if she cocks her skull to one...
Quick now, quickly. Do you suppose... So long as you... I have books.
Okay.
Though I hate... That would be proof
Back to
of
this
some-
conversation path.
Enough about that. I'm travelling as I look
Ominous.
for my collection.
There we go. I promise to find her the book if she tells me the truth about why she wants it. There we
She
go.
opens and closes her jaw several times before deciding to speak. She dusts off her tunic as she confides in you, leaving a musty scent lingering in the air, like an old attic piled high with mildewed paper.
I spent years alone in a study researching the afterlife. I don't want this shadow existence. What is this world but a training ground for the next? What is this decaying body but the tool to get me there? I have almost everything I need to go. I just need that book.
Awkward as it is, I offer to trade with her if she's still interested.
Have a look. Mind you don't tear any pages now.
She does have a nice belt if I recall correctly. Yeah, she does. Deflective barrier, level 13 belt, plus 2 con, plus 1 wits, plus 1 warfare, plus 1 single-handed, plus 1 polymorph, plus 20% poison resistance. Super good. We're gonna grab it. We're not gonna bother buttering her up because there's really only one thing we're gonna buy from her. And she'll be dead by the next time we see her anyways, probably.
You know what I'm looking for. Come back to me if you've...
And now, I can't remember exactly how to make her corpse explosion book. I think it's just any fire and any necromancer skill combined. Oh, I have Bone Widow. I already have that one. Wait, do we already have Bone Cage on both people? Yep, good, we can use that one. I think it's fire and necro skill. So we'll take Supernova, we'll combine it with... Wait, do we have any cheaper spells? Supernova's worth a bunch. Oh, actually it's not. Never mind, I lied. It's only worth $190, who cares? And Shackles of Pain, perfect. Combine those two together and boom, we get Corpse Explosion. That's exactly what we needed.
Do you have the book I seek?
And we're gonna give her the book.
Found the little corpse-related book I seek yet?
I need to be the other character first.
Found the little corpse-related book I seek yet?
I do. Here it is.
Splendid.
Oh yeah, we sell it to her. That's how we get it to her collection of goodies. Who has it? Blood Rain Corpse Explosion. There we go. You know what? We'll just not accept payment. Fine.
My thanks for your help. Perhaps we will meet again in the Hall of Echoes someday.
Now she's at 100%. We should have waited to sell the thing, but we can sell things to her, so that's kind of nice. We'll get her to buy that. She's got $13,000, so she has a good amount of money in order to sate our need to get rid of all of our junk, including random paintings and sheets of paper, and whatever these are. Empty flasks, empty potion bottles, never used, but we'll keep for some reason. We don't need that. We need that. That might be better than Fane's. I'll check that out. No, 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 no. I mean, that is a nice set of armor for sure, but also... Oh wait, I might need these scrolls. There's a couple... There's one quest in particular that requires some spells that we may not have access to. How old are those Rivellon fries we were carting around? I can only imagine we got them like several weeks ago and they're no longer fries but a bushy potato paste. They're probably truly disgusting. A diamond? Give her those and all that. Alright, we're getting $5,000 back. That should be pretty good, I guess.
My thanks for your help. Perhaps we will meet again in the Hall of Echoes.
You plan on using the book on yourself?
I'm just going to find a place to rest. A place where I can be how I am supposed to be.
Now, you might notice it just clipped into something and showed us where she might have gone, and we are going to go there. I just can't remember exactly which body she is. Not that one. She's definitely in this graveyard, though. Is it this one? Or is it the one we just checked? I think that's the one we just checked. Definitely not that one. I think she might be down by where we fought the... Oh yeah, we haven't done the dog fight yet. Oh no, we did. We got the run troll dead. I remember now. Never mind, we definitely did that fight. This one, she might be down by here. Possibly in one of these crypts. I never can quite remember which one she's in. Maybe also this one. There's Eileen the Traitor. Or Eithne the Traitor. I don't know why I keep calling her Eileen the Traitor. Eithne. She has definitely blown herself up. And she has left us a note. Peace. Peace at last. This is the end of one chapter, but the start of another. I shall see my library. I shall walk its halls once more. How are we doing for time? We're at 26 minutes. I think we're going to call the video here. In the next video, we're going to head through the cloister woods some more. Check out this belt compared to the one that she was wearing. We lose a thievery and a perseverance and a retribution, but we gain +2 one-handed skill, and we lose a bunch of armor. You know what? I think we're okay where we are. That being said, I think that she has Bone Widow already, so he needs Bone Widow. And we already both know Bone Cage, so that doesn't matter. Now, Bone Widow, we'll do a quick Bone Widow summon just to show you guys what it's all about. So we're going to put it in our bars because it's useful. And we'll put probably bone armor on our bars too. But a Bone Widow looks like this. 975 health, 278 armor. They deal a lot of damage actually. And they also have Burrow and a Devour Corpse to heal. They're pretty nice. Let's see, I can hit my own character with one and he does 187 damage a hit. It's not bad. But that's going to be the end of our video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Take care.